open mind and you shut down distractions and you actually give it the attention that it deserves, I think that you'll see what a lot of people on this webinar have already seen. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope it is that you see what we see, and I hope you get excited just like we are excited as well. So let's talk about what it is that we are going to talk about. I want to talk to you about a company named Tradera. Tradera was founded in 2019, based out of the U.S. It is a financial services platform. It is a 100% debt-free company. But really what I want to talk about is the way that this company was founded, the way that it's grown, the way that it is progressing through its growth. And it's pretty exciting when a company gets started and they say, listen, we want to teach people and we're going to do it for free. And that's exactly what our founders, Cody and Easton Sell, did. Cody Sell and Easton Harris did. They decided that they wanted to teach people and did it for free in a Facebook group. And then lo and behold, along the way, somebody said, well, Cody, Easton, I need more of your time. Could you charge us some money? This way you could give us more of your time. So then they did charge them some money. And then the field came back and they said, Cody, Easton, you guys are doing such a great job. Could we get paid to share this with others? And they said, you know what, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. And then they created this ecosystem that we now call Tradera. And that's what makes it special, because they didn't come here trying to make a buck out of anyone. They came with the heart to help. And then during the process, people came and they said, we understand you want to help, but in order to do that, you need to charge us a little bit of money. Help us help you so that you can help us more. And that's exactly what Tradera is doing. And I'm incredibly excited because what they do is they teach people how to trade in the Forex market. Now, if you've never heard of Forex, I'm going to help you real quick. Forex is short for foreign exchange. So the FOR stands for foreign, EX stands for exchange. You put them together, and it's Forex. And the thing that's incredibly exciting about the Forex market is that it is the largest financial market in the world. It turns over $6.8 trillion a day. Okay, it is incredibly accessible. Anyone that has a cell phone or a computer or a tablet is capable of trading these markets if they understand what they're looking at. And the crazy thing to me is that banks, hedge funds, and probably you already have your money in the Forex market. You might not just know it yet. And so I'm going to go ahead and help you. I'm going to give you two different examples where people typically have participated in the Forex market already. And you let me know if this resonates with you. Number one is, if you've ever traveled outside of your country and you need to exchange currency at the airport. So let's say you're from the US and you went ahead and you traveled to London. Well, when you get off the plane, you will see currency exchangers that say, listen, we will change your US dollars into Great British pounds. And someone is making money off of that exchange. It's just not you, right? And that happens time and time again all over the entire world. Now, where most people don't know that they already have money in the Forex market is if they have a savings account. Because you see what happens, and I literally just saw this. I was looking up, the bonuses for opening a savings account here in the U.S. And I saw a $700 bonus if you deposit $50,000 or more. And it really begged to, maybe begin to think like, well, why would a bank be giving $700 away for free? And it's because they're going to make a whole lot more off the money that you deposited. So let me go ahead and help you out. When you deposit money in the savings account, what happens is that people within the bank's infrastructure will trade your money on leverage in the Forex market and sometimes make 10, 20, 100, 200, 1,000, 10,000% profit on your money, and for the privilege of allowing them to trade your money and make money with your money, they're going to turn around and give you a 1% return on investment. Now, I'm a little bit crazy. I might not be 100% right in the head, but I am crazy enough to believe that if anyone is going to make money off of my money, that it should be me. And if you're crazy enough to believe that too, go ahead, type crazy, drop a crazy emoji inside of the chat. I want to see if I'm dealing with the same type of crazy that I am. Because, I think it's crazy to only get paid 1% when you've made 5-10% off of my money. Right? And so what we are teaching you how to do is actually make money on your own money instead of the banks making money on your own money. Okay? So let's talk about the services and how it is that we're going to go ahead and accomplish that. Now, some of these, full disclosure, some of these are provided by Tradera. Now, some of them have become part of our team bonuses so that we help you achieve more success here with us. So when you join Tradera, you are going to get trading education, trade alerts, live sessions, and market forecasts. Then as a team, we put together the 2-week syllabus, the 20 pips and dip strategy, a 20 pips and dip indicator, the trade community. It is absolutely ridiculous how much value you're going to get, and we're going to go over each of these in depth. Now, what I love about this is that you have an online trading education. It's 100% online. You can access it 24/7 at your own leisure. It covers basic to advanced strategies. It is video training, over 100 videos. I am pleased to report, as of today, 95-96% of the videos are now also subtitled in English, Spanish, and French. It is a step-by-step process, and it coincides with our 2-week to the market syllabus. This is exactly what you're going to see when you log in from your computer. You'll click education platform and you'll start going through the education, which is absolutely phenomenal, second to none, best in the industry, in my opinion. But while you are learning, you also have the chance to participate in our trade alerts. Now, real quick, while I am going over our trade alerts, I want everyone that is underneath the sound of my voice right now to type a 123 into the chat box. Type a 123 into the chat box now, and we'll come back to that in a second. Now, what trade alerts allow you to do is learn while you earn. They're sent in real time, and I'm not sure if you can see the numbers that are on that screen, right? But you would see something like stop loss and take profit 1 and take profit 2 and take profit 3. And when these alerts come through, literally, if you could copy and paste numbers, you might not know what they mean, but you are able to actually copy the success of Tradera's traders. Now, right now, I have a ton of people typing 123 in the chat box. You have no idea why you're doing it. You have no idea why you're doing it. But what's crazy is if you were to copy and paste these numbers and not have a clue, in April alone, you would have caught 1,830 pips net profit. Now, it's okay if you don't know what a pip is. You'll learn that inside of the trading. But what I will let you know is this, that pips have a direct correlation to dollars and cents based on the lot size that you take. So let's say you were doing, $1 per pip. That would have been an extra $1,830 that you made just for copying and pasting numbers. Now, personally, I think that that's pretty incredible results just for copying and pasting. I'm getting some messages saying that we're having issues hearing. Please let me know if you could hear me perfectly in the chat box. Type in that 777 so I know that it's other people's connections and not mine while I take this sip of water. So if you can hear me good, just type in the 777 so I know it's not me. Okay, perfect. So guys, in April, you could have caught $1,830 per pips net profit. Imagine if it was $5 per pip or $10 per pip. Now, obviously, you will need to practice risk management, and we'll teach you how to do that too. So here's what I love. As a team, we've come together, and we put together these awesome live sessions. They happen every single Monday through Thursday, 2 a.m. Eastern. That's London session. 8 a.m. Eastern, that's New York session, 9 p.m. Eastern, that's Asian session. So the three major sessions that are going on in the market, you now have a coach that you can plug into and see what it is that they are seeing. It's conducted by the top traders of our team. This happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 sessions per day, 12 sessions per week, where you can ask questions and answers, get personal analysis, get some actual trades called out on some of the sessions. Now, here's what we don't do. We don't chase the market. We let the market come to us. But this is a way for you to copy other people's success one more time above the trade alerts if you just go ahead and plug into what's going on. And we've had a phenomenal time. I'm talking 700, 800, even 1,000 plus people on these live sessions every single day. Now, in case you don't have the time to get to these live sessions, you will see market forecasts posted every single Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. It breaks down about 10 major assets. This comes direct from our founders, Cody and Easton. It offers insights to what is going on to the market, and this gives you a chance to be reactive. It lets you see what to expect of the market before it happens. This way, when it happens, you know exactly what position to take. So these are phenomenal. You get them every single week. Now, when I got started here in Tradera, and I do need to shout out Max, because Max came to me and she was like, listen, David, I'm teaching people how to trade. I'm having a great time. I love it. She's my sponsor, by the way, in case people don't know. And she's like, but I need people to get the basics down so that they can get the more advanced stuff with me. And so she came to me and she said, I'm going to put 12 people through before I even talk to you about it. And she did. And 2 weeks later, they were all trading and all making money in the market. And I said, well, this is phenomenal. If we could duplicate this process, this success, then guess what? We could go ahead and have tremendous success stories that go through and send a shockwave through the industry. And that's exactly what's been happening. Because if you could dedicate 1 to 2 hours, actually 60 to 90 minutes a day for 2 weeks, you can actually get to the market and understand what you're doing. And I don't know where else you could do that. And that's part of the reason that I get excited about Tradera, because the leadership that we have has actually made it easy for you to get into the markets. Now, if you are a teammate on this call and you have gone through the 2-week syllabus and you found value in it, go ahead and type in 2 weeks into the chat box. While I go over 20 pips and dip, which, I know a lot of people have been having success with, because 20 pips and dip is another strategy that Max helped to develop. And it's our exclusive team bonus. Literally, it shows you how to compound your money. Now, Albert Einstein, probably one of the most brilliant people that have ever walked the face of the earth, said this about compound interest. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. And in case you didn't know, you are literally paying compound interest and making other people rich. And you're doing this with your mortgage or your car payment or your credit cards or your student loans. All of that is you paying interest to somebody else. But what is crazy is that when you learn how to manage your risk with our 20 pips and dip strategy, and you combine that with, everything else you've learned within Tradera, you now have a way to have compound interest working on your side. This calculator will show you exactly the lot size to take on every single trade, and you can turn a little bit of money into a bit of money. And it's part of the thing that I get excited about. And to make it even better, it's this 20 pip and dip indicator. Now, once again, exclusive team bonus. You do not get charged for this, but it's on TradingView, which means that now you can go ahead and you can access it on your phone, your computer, your tablet. And when you do a top-down analysis, like you are taught to do in Tradera and also in the 20 pip and dip strategy, you are going to understand what you are looking for, and then the indicator is going to start shooting out notifications, telling you when it's a perfect place to buy, telling you when it's a perfect place to sell. And if everything lines up with the training that you got, now you have powerful confluence. So you could go ahead and you can make a ton of money from the market, because we're here to make money for our families, not for the brokers. So, I'm incredibly excited about this too, and incredibly excited to give you this as well as a bonus when you join the team. And then last but not least is this incredible trade community. We have over 30,000 people that have locked arms with us in the last 4 months that are all focused on trading. They want to learn how to make money from the market, and then want to share that experience with others, which is what has made this so incredibly powerful. But our community is where you could go ahead and get your additional questions answered, get support, and find, a trading buddy. Because sometimes you just need to find people that are focused on the same thing that you are in order to have the level of success that you want to have. And I think it is absolutely ridiculous that you get all of that for $99. So everything I just covered, the trading education, the trade alerts, the live sessions, the market forecasts, the bonuses of the 2-week syllabus and the 20 pips and dip strategy and the 20 pips and dip indicator and the trade community, you can get started today for only $99. And the reason why I say it is laughable is because I can let you know that in my pursuit of learning how to trade Forex, I easily spent over $10,000 just to lose money. And here Tradera came around and I spent $99. And for the first time, I can confidently say that I know the markets better and I'm able to make money from the markets because of it. Now, everything I just covered was a client membership. If you see the value in that, type in the word value in the chat box, okay? Value in the chat box. But everything I'm about to cover is the IBO membership. Because the IBO membership, it stands for Independent Business Owner. This is where you have a chance to build a business, earn residuals, okay? Refer others, and you only need to upgrade after you are profitable in the compensation plan. So everything I'm about to cover, just to be clear, if you want to earn any of the money I'm about to cover right now, you need to go ahead and make sure that you upgrade to the IBO membership. And here's our compensation plan. I always ask people, do they want to get it for free or do they want to get paid? If you want to get it for free, you can type in the word free. If you want to get paid, you can type in the word paid. But I saw I have the same type of crazy people as me on this call, so you probably want to get paid just like I did, okay? Let me take this quick sip of water. But when you go ahead and you refer 3 people and they maintain their subscription with Tradera, you now have a free membership as long as you have upgraded to IBO. Your subscriptions your subscription fees are now waived. However, if you go beyond that and you want to get paid, we could go ahead and we could continue our conversation. So this is our entire compensation plan at this moment. We have some updates coming that, I'm excited to share if and when they come. But, right now, this is our compensation plan. And I really want you guys to take a look at where it says personal referrals across the whole entire board, whether you are going for the rank of founder or whether you are going for the rank of legend. Bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is that you only ever need to refer 3 people to the company personally. The rest can be done as a team effort. So when we started here, on December 12th, 2019, we got really excited about this because the first time we saw a way where top leaders in this industry could help their team make the most money that they have ever made in this industry. And that's what has been happening, okay? So 3 people, and then obviously your membership goes free because you hit the rank of founder. Well, what do you think those 3 people are going to do? Do you think they're going to want to sit around and pay the $99 every month, or do you think they want to talk with others? They're going to want to talk with others, and they're going to want to get it for free. And when they do, you're going to hit the rank of night. Now, the rank of night, it's only 10 individuals on your team, 4 in leg 1, 4 in leg 2, 2 in leg 3. When you accomplish this, ladies and gentlemen, you are now making $125 per week. Okay, that is about $500 per month. That might not be a lot to you, but for some people, this makes all the difference in the world. Now, real quick, while I'm going through all the ranks, if you have already hit a certain rank in this company, go ahead, type it inside of the chat box, because I really want people to see that I'm not the only one making money here. We have tons of people making money here, and that's important for you to see. Now, obviously, as you begin progressing through the compensation plan, from Knight to Noble, 10 people to 25 people. Now, that's not what you are doing individually. Okay, that is what you are doing as a group. 25 people, 10 in leg 1, 10 in leg 2, 5 in leg 3. You're now making $250 a week, about $1,000 per month. And I say about $1,000 per month because it works out to $13,000 per year. Bishop, 75 people, $500 per week, $2,000 per month. Duke, Duchess, 250 people. That's $1,250 per week. That's about $5,000 per month. It keeps going. Prince or Princess is $2,500 per week or $10,000 per month. King or Queen, $5,000 per week, $20,000 per month. Emperor or Empress is about $12,500 per week. That's $50,000 per month. Legend is $25,000 per week. $100,000 per month. And I'm incredibly fortunate to be working with a great team. I've reached the rank of legend in under 4 months, and I am even more excited that someone else on my team was able to accomplish that as well. So right now, I actually want you to hear from some of the people that are having this kind of success. I know that Matthew Kaufman, he already killed and smashed this rank of Bishop. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to be on the call with us. So, let me go ahead and start to see. I want if these people are on the call, and they could go ahead and share their experiences with you. So, Darren Fryer, if you're on the call, go ahead and raise your hand so I can bring you up to talk, brother. Oh, I see you right there, Mr. Fryer. Let's get you up. And if you know that you are on this call to give your experience, please, please, please go ahead and raise your hand so I'm able to bring you on quickly. Darren, I'm just waiting for you to pop up. Renee, I'm going to bring you on as well this way. You're ready. I also know Dominique, Megan, Reagan. If you are on, go ahead, raise your hand so I can get you on too. Mr. Fryer, how are you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, David?
Hey, Mr. Fryer, how are you? How are you, Mr. Duke?
I'm doing amazing, man. Closing up, inching up away from Prince today. So locked in my quarantine room.
Man, that's what I like to hear. I'm going to need to go ahead and update this slide pretty soon, man. So go ahead, tell the people what it is that you've experienced. And for everyone else that is on the call that is going to be giving their experience, please mute yourself out until it's your turn to talk, please. Thank you.
Sweet. Well, yeah, my experience with Tradera has been amazing. Especially since the lockdown, about a week into this lockdown, I got involved because I just couldn't watch any more Netflix or news or propaganda that was just making me feel so stagnant. And, and being able to learn how to observe the news and find ways to profit off of it with the education and the signals and tuning into live sessions 2-3 times a day. It's helped me and, 757 people on my team over the last 5-6 weeks. Just really get back on our grind, get back into, the growth mindset and, everyone's seeing some incredible results from trading to, being able to share this with people and build a business for the first time from home. So, yeah, it's been the best experience of the 8 years I've been in this industry. So thankful for you putting me on, David.
Not a problem. Now, real quick, just because I know people know that, we've been doing business together for a while. Have you ever seen any kind of momentum like this, man? Or is it?
The closest thing was maybe what we did back in 2015, but now we're taking those months and turning them into weeks, is what I was just on.
Man, listen, Darren, I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for your kind words. And, congratulations on all your success, man. I'm so excited to to actually be able to work with you. Let's go ahead and move on, Darren. I'm going to go ahead and get you off of this real quick.
Sweet, thank you, bro.
Yep. Okay, Renee. Renee, are you there? I hear your dogs. Renee, I'm going to give you like 5 more seconds. I'll come back to you. There you go.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. And then you went away.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I hear you now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, David, thank you so much for having me on. What is going on, guys? Oh, my goodness, we have 500 people on here. I am extremely excited and grateful for the opportunity to be here, you guys. If you guys were on the beginning of the call, like David mentioned, this was founded with Cody Sell and Easton Harris. It started with just a Facebook group, you guys. I have been here from the beginning, and I'm here now, and I'm proud to say that not only am I a master trader, you guys, I'm a 6-figure trader, but it's because I'm a product of the product, you guys. And on the business side, David has actually helped me reach the position of Duchess, which is, as you guys can see on the screen, $5,000 a month, you guys. That's $65,000 a year, and it only took me 60 days to hit that. I want to let you guys know that I'm not, I believe that we're all special in our own rights, but it doesn't take any type of like special education to learn this. It just takes a minimum commitment to yourself. If you can commit a minimum of 30 minutes to an hour a day, I always tell everybody to be consistent. I have 2 college degrees, you guys. I've worked in healthcare. I owe Sally Mae and Navient money still to this day. and I always say, had I known today what I know then, I don't regret anything, but I would have kept my money in my pocket. So that just goes to say I've been to college. I've paid for other things that didn't work, thousands of dollars. I'm here now. If you guys can make the commitment to yourself, you guys, just like myself, can be a product of the product. I'm super excited to be here, and yeah, I can go on and on and on, but thank you guys. I mean, yeah, because it's definitely a blessing, and I want you guys to understand that all it does take, and I keep saying it, is a commitment to yourself. Okay, don't make decisions based on where you are now. Make decisions on where you want to be. So many people always looking at the $99. Well, you guys are spending $99 weekly, most of you, on something that's not even a benefit to your life. So make the investment in yourself, and I'll be happy to see you guys on the other side. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my sessions.
Absolutely, Renee. Listen, thank you so much for your kind words. We'll definitely talk after this. You guys have a great one. Let's continue on. And real quick, before I move on to the other one, I do want to read this disclaimer because I want to make sure that I'm being fair here. All right, the Tradera compensation plan is an exciting opportunity that rewards you for selling services and for sponsoring other participants who do the same. Although the opportunity is unlimited, individual results will vary depending on commitment levels and sales skills of each participant, known as IBOs. Okay? Since Tradera has launched, it lacks enough statistical data to prepare reliable income disclosures. And I really want to just rest on that for one quick second. We've only been building seriously since December, and we have 2 people now earning $100K per month. Is that normal? No. But we need to project, based on what goes on in the industry, that the average will be between $500 and $2,000 per month. We just want to make sure that we're being fair to you. But if you are extraordinary, then let's make some extraordinary money together. And with that, I want to bring on my sponsor, Miss Coach Max.
Hey, David, can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing this evening?
Listen, I'm incredibly excited. You already know.
Oh, man. So, guys, good evening. How are you guys doing? As David stated, I am his sponsor. I remember coming to David a couple of months ago, back in, what was it, November? And I told David, because I've been in this industry for 3 years, and You know, there's a lot of fluff out there, guys. There's a lot of companies that try to paint this thing a certain type of way. And I told him, I said, listen, I found this company here. Let me take a look at it for 30 days before I even have you sign up. Let me personally go through the course and let me put some people in the system first and see if it works. And then we are going to put some people in. When I tell you guys, it's been such a phenomenal journey. We now, I'm looking at my back office, have 39,000 members who have joined us in the last 4 months. Okay, guys, this is awesome, 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 awesome. As you guys can see on the screen here, I am at the rank of Duchess, about 30-something people away from the rank of Princess, which is $10,000 a month. I am also a six-figure trader and one of the educators here at Tradera. And like David told you guys, the 2-week syllabus, the 20 pips and dip indicator, the 20 pips and dip strategy, our trading community, all of that came together when we partnered, and now we have people positioned in over 103 countries all over the world. And I'm just so excited because all of the students and all of the members in the community right now are making money. They're happy. Most of my industry friends are making more residual income than they've ever made before. People are changing their lives. So guys, if you're listening to the sound of my voice right now, I'm telling you, tonight is the night to make a decision. Tonight is the night to say yes to an opportunity that can change your life. Tonight is the night to realize that there's some people right now that are in position to help you grow and help you win. And I'm one of those mentors and one of those coaches in the industry that truly care about the community, truly care about the field. I'd like to say David and I work around the clock and don't sleep. For sure. Making sure that everybody is definitely becoming a product of the product. We have a no fluff educational system. We have simple education for you to understand from beginner to advanced. And we have our live sessions where you can hop on and truly get your questions answered Monday through Thursday. And I absolutely love that. And the field loves it as well, because now they feel like they're getting that hands-on feel that most people feel like they need. So once again, you guys, I'm fired up. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you guys on the other side and mentor you when you get started with us at Tradera. Have a good one, guys. Peace.
Thank you so much, Max. All right, Mr. Lath, are you here with me as well, man?
Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you perfectly. How are you doing? The
Wonderful, bro. Thank you for having me on. I'm super excited to be here.
well, man, tell the people about your experience, man.
I'm just going to be real upfront with everybody. This opportunity is by far the fastest growing opportunity I've seen in my entire career. I will say that I have been in this industry for the last 5 years. I've been trading for 7 years. And when I say that me and my wife, we hit the rank of Prince and Princess, which is $2,500 a week, that's $10,000 a month. We locked in February 1st. And by the end of 90 days, we achieved this rank. And I will say, in a previous company, I actually took 2 years to hit the same amount of income that me and my wife were able to do in just 90 days. And when I say that this company is breaking records, not only on the business side, but on the trading side, I have never seen
I want him to really share it with you, but I know that this was short notice. A couple people weren't able to get on, and that's okay. We'll see whether or not he comes back. But Mr. Austin Howard.
What up, David?
How you doing, brother?
earlier, I knew that if I did not capitalize on this, I would be missing out on opportunity, and I would be poor because I would be passing over opportunity, right? So when David brought this to me, I knew that I had to at least see what was going to happen. I know David does not play when it comes to finding good opportunities. So I locked arms, and thanks to an amazing, amazing team and amazing culture, and most of all, amazing products that are truly helping people win in the markets, I was able to go ahead and hit the rank of king. Just like David said, we do not make any guarantees, but I do guarantee that I get a check every week for $5,000 at this point. So I am extremely blessed, extremely excited. My flag's planted, and if I'm not doing this, then I don't know what I'm doing. So thank you for introducing this opportunity to me, David. Thank you for everyone that made this possible. Thank you to the founders, and I am so, so grateful to be here.
Absolutely. And guys, I'm so sorry that you're hearing the fire alarm going off in the background. I live real close to a firehouse. But listen, I'm seeing the comments, and I'm going to go ahead and address some. If you can hear me, definitely, I think, a 777 one last time would be great. But I'll also say this, ladies and gentlemen, this is a live webinar. For those that have said, oh, it must be pre-recorded. No, this is a live webinar. I saw the comment. I know that sometimes we just go ahead and we make those assumptions. But yeah, this is definitely live. Okay, I'm seeing if we have anyone else that I need to bring on. And I don't. So listen, guys, I do want to highlight Blake Linton real quick. Blake, I love his story. He was working 70, 80 hours per week in corporate America and was still able to hit the rank of Prince. Okay, I want you to get that. 70 to 80 hours per week. Basically 2 full-time jobs, and still found the time to build a $10,000 a month residual income. So I don't want people to think that you can't do it if you don't have time. If you have the dedication, if you have the vision, anything is possible. Then, I also want to go ahead and talk about these powerful twins, Megan and Reagan Lynch, both of them. Actually, I need to update this slide because Megan just cracked the rank of Empress, which is $12,500 per week. That's $50,000 per month. She just cracked it a couple days ago. So massive congratulations to her. And her twin sister is also a queen, which is making $20,000 per month. And then last but not least, I have this great partner, Dominique Barbie. She and I, we met literally because we had some overlap in the network and we never met each other. And once we started working with each other, things started moving really, really fast. And I'm telling you, I hit the rank of legend and I was excited. But when she hit the rank of legend, I literally screamed because it's not about how much money you could make. It's how much money you and your team can make together. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, what fun is it to be able to take a private jet to Bora Bora if no one could go with you? Vacations with people without people mean absolutely nothing. So this being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you got an email, you're attending this, if you're part of the team, last thing I need to let you know is, Zig Ziglar said it best, and I'm sorry that I jumped around. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. If you never have a day one, then you're never going to have a day two. You're never going to get to the 90-day mark like Lath where you're making $10,000 per month. You're never going to have, your 4-month mark where, you might be making $100K a month like me. You're never going to have your 2-week mark when you're hitting the rank of Knight or Noble. Okay? So the best thing that you can do is get back to the person that invited you. Find out how to get started today. And I look forward to celebrating each and every one of your successes with you. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night on purpose. We'll see you inside in the members area. And thank you so much for your time and your attention.